Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to install Lion on dual boot. I'm going to install it on external hard drive, but if you know how, it's not hard to install it on your computer. You just have to partition it right. So on the screen I have like two different hard drives. One of them is external. It's through USB. Yes, low. Okay. It's a old one, and I'm gonna be installing Lion on it. Just like shut down your computer, and you be ready to go into your BIOS. For me, it's F2. For you, it might be F8 or F10 or something like that. Now go to your boot sequence and place your CD first, your USB second if you're doing it through USB, and hard drive third, whatever, and then save and quit. So yeah, that's the hard drive. Click yes. I already have the CD in. Use iAtkos L1 for PC users and iAtkos L2 for Mac users, and it'll boot from the CD. When you'll know when it's booting from the CD when if you've done this, like if you checked out some stuff about Windows, it'll be like a flickering underscore thing. For when you boot the CD, there'll be a flickering underscore thing with the spinning notched line. First, boot up the iAtkos L1. I chose to boot Verbo, so I know if it gets stuck or not, or where it gets stuck. The other drives you can't boot cause like it's not Mac, and iAtkos boot Verbo's Mac. I don't know why I'm not clicking enter. And lines and lines and lines. This will take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes, and I'm gonna cut soon. Where's the cut? Showing that I have a USB. The thing is, you'll have to do this on a system that is relatively similar to the Mac, so you won't be able to do it on any system. It has to be with Intel processors, at least 2 GB RAM, and you'll have to check with the graphics card because there's a variety that it can support from the similar company, and there's a variety that it doesn't support from the same company. And once you have that ready, you're good to go to install. The thing is, my laptop I'm using right now, it's not really the same configuration, so you'll see that I'll switch to a regular desktop. Right there, I formatted the name to Lion, and first you'll have you won't be able to install it because it's Mac partitioned. You'll have to partition it properly. Go into disk utility, and when you see your drive, click it. Don't click on the drive name, click on the full thing, and you'll see that if it is not properly partitioned, it will be GUID. Regular PC Windows stuff is MBR. You'll have to switch it to that. The reason why I showed you that it was GUID was because I played around with it, and now that I know how to do it, I'm showing you. Before, I formatted the entire thing as Mac OS, and that made it GUID. So here, just go into partition and do it. Format as Mac OS journaled, but change the click on the options before you click apply, and it'll give you the option to change to MBR. Click apply, yes, and when it's done, you'll see MBR, master boot record. After that, you don't really need to do anything. It'll just show you that it's able to be booted through Windows. Now you'll see that it's properly formatted and you can install Lion on it. So just click it, and onto the left you'll see configuration, and click on it. Actually, I did this again because this one didn't work. I chose Chimera for the second time I used this. It worked, and I prefer it better than Chameleon because it worked for me. I don't know for you. You'll have to mess around with this. You'll have to keep on changing it, change some stuff, and when you get it right, you'll get it right. So just go to bootloader options. It'll have like default stuff already checked. You don't need to do anything more than that. Once you get it fully installed, download multi-beast, and it will give you all this again, and you can install USB compatibility and everything onto the Mac. Right now I'm just doing the bare minimum. Click OK. Now the Lion's ready and customized. Click install. I really would like this to get a bunch of views because my Ubuntu on VirtualBox didn't, and I feel bad for it. It's lonely. So I gave Ubuntu Lion, which is basically the same thing but with more stuff. Now I skipped to the ending because it takes longer than 10 minutes. This less than a minute, you'll see it takes like 2 minutes. At least it's not as worse as Windows when it's transferring files. 100 minutes, no. 5 minutes, no. Chuck Testa, 1,000 hours. Nope, Chuck Testa, 10 minutes. If you have a PC, you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you that think I like Mac, I just like the operating system. Everything else can go to whatever is for, computer hell. The reason why I want to install Mac is because I like the operating system. It uses RAM more efficiently, and all the video editing. I like video editing. Or just editing in general. Haven't really gotten into photography. Well, photo editing. Do 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 do. Sweet, right on track. And you restart. The thing is, I don't have I didn't take the DVD out. I just left it in, and I restarted. But this time, boot with the disk you installed line on. And if you want to make sure that it boots properly, type in bus ratio and find the number for your processor, and click and type in NPCI. I was just pausing the TV there. So bus ratio equals 12 for me because I have Intel Core i7. I believe it's 720 QM. I believe. Click type in NPCI. That it's the same for everyone, and then -V. That will say that it's booting in verbose. When you have that, press enter. Have the disk that you want to boot highlighted, and click enter. And with the power of editing, I shall cut sometime soon. There we go. So here's the screen, the desktop. It finally booted, and when it did, I just installed regularly. You can see it's still on the USB, and it boots. Loads. The thing is, if you don't have the right graphics and everything, you won't be able to run some applications. This is just saying I want a time machine, but back up something. And I click no, because no, I don't want to back it up. Blah 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 blah. Wow. You don't have to do the bus ratio thing. You can just go down and click boot verbose, or just boot regularly. And if you boot regularly, it'll give you the max symbol for 20 minutes, which is kind of annoying because you don't know if it's doing anything or not. So I just do verbose because I'm just authenticating that I don't have an Intel Xeon processor. I have a quad-core Intel, and it's not Xeon. It's just a regular one before the eyes came out. Mac thinks it's Xeon. And that's it.